What's up, FIFA freaks? This is FIFA Freak SG, and welcome to my first ever episode of Wager Matches. And this is Wager Matches versus Subscribers. And this is the first time I'm actually bringing them up because I hadn't recorded for a while, guys. And I really apologize to those of you that play me, even though there was only 3 of you guys. But I just didn't have the time before to upload them. They were edited, but I just needed to get more wagers, and I totally forgot that I had a few of them recorded. So someone reminded me on the comments that about the wage matches, so I had to go look back in the edited videos and find them because I didn't really have them with the title or nothing, so I didn't know what they were. And I really also want to tell you guys that these wager matches, like some of them are, since I usually record, the way I do it is I record sometimes, but I just upload or save whatever I think is useful for like a video. So the way I'm recording wager matches is actually when I'm doing wager match, I actually record it. Like I mean to record it. So a lot of times for like when I'm doing the coin exchange or when I'm paying for the player or receiving the money, I cut that part off because I'm so used to just close the program and just finish the video right after the stats. And you guys might not be able to see any of the trades, but everything was legit. And thanks to all of the guys that play me and paid up, and the ones that the one that I lost to also. But yeah, so let's just tell you guys about this. The first was a wager match on Xbox 1. It was against an opponent from Colombia, which was one of the guys I actually met on Xbox Live, and it was a really good. This guy is really hard to play against. Like every time I played him, like I beat him a couple of times, but he's beaten me more than once. Like and the first wager match we play, I beat him, and that's the only one I have recorded because, like I said, guys, I don't really record like that. But we probably played at least 5 games, and he probably beat me like 3, and I probably beat him like 2, or probably 7. He probably beat me like 4, and I probably beat him like 3, but it's something like that. Like it's very even, but he's definitely got the advantage there. But it was, you guys can see this is the first match, and he was definitely doing his part. Like he plays really good, and he actually plays for wagers all the time, so that's mainly what he does. So I was kind of like a little bit nervous, but it was really annoying. Like I couldn't break his defense. His goalie was stopping everything, and I just couldn't score. This was a 20k wager match, so I was really nervous because I didn't want to lose my 20k, and I was trying to save up. So you guys can see the extra time. It was 2-2, and there was no way for me to break his defense. And when I played him the first time that I met him, which was a random game on Xbox Live, he scored some BS goal. He got a BS penalty at the last goal, the last play, and for some reason, guys, karma's a bitch, and look what happens here. We're gonna go and pick up the ball, right? And his goalie was just stopping everything. So I take the shot, and his goalie's just gonna give the corner kick. But right after that, we take the corner kick with I think it was with Lucas or Dani Alves, or I don't know. Actually, we're gonna go for the second play, and I just send across, and I don't know what happened here, but the referee called a penalty. Like I just couldn't believe it. It was really messed up, and he totally didn't deserve it. I probably deserved the game, the win, but I don't think he deserved to lose like that. Like it was a really BS goal, and that's something similar that happened to me in the last game that we played. Me and him played because the first time we played, he beat me, and it was the same thing that happened. Like it was a BS penalty, and whatever. So it was a wager match, so I really had to score. I didn't want to lose my 20k, and that was the last play of the game, and I go ahead and win my 20k. But you guys can see the stats. I was pretty much dominating, but he did really good. Now the second wager match is this was my first ever wager match on Xbox 360 after I actually started playing on Xbox One, which was my first time playing against an Xbox 360, and it was a really bad idea for me because the player I played against was a really good player with a German team, which is the best team, and there's no excuse, but I definitely was not really used to the Xbox 360 like I'm with the Xbox One. So that kind of like, even though the game is the same, the moves are the same, everything is the same, I just felt weird, different. So I couldn't really play it. But yeah, I was talking to the guy, chatting, and he was a really good player. Like I mean, I lost, and I could have lost more than the way it happened was, like I could have lost for more than the goals he scored, but you guys can see pretty much starting the game. He's gonna go and take the ball and steal the ball from me, and it was a rainy game too, so it was like just worse. Like I don't know, it wasn't working out for me. He was really good. His team was really good. Like the formation he used, he really knew how to use it. So I don't know, I was just couldn't do anything. But he's gonna go and take the lead right away, like third minute. He's gonna go and score the goal, and I already knew he was a good player. He only did skills when he had to, and he was doing things when when he had to. And look right here, Aubameyang again. He was just doing really good. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't break his defense. I couldn't have a good pass. I didn't know what to do, to be honest, guys. Like this guy was just completely dominating and taking the lead. And this was my first game. I didn't even play a practice game or nothing. Like I didn't do anything before this. I jumped right away, but he was just really good. There was no chance I was gonna beat him if I didn't practice, or maybe if I had practiced, it would have been less. But you guys can see here, even though the match stats were a little the same, he was just dominating, to be honest. And then he's gonna go and get another. Look at this, bad luck for me. So everything was against me. I definitely didn't have no chance to win that game. Everything wasn't working out for me. So I was like, whatever. My first match, 4-0, there was nothing I could do, and I was already about to lose anyway, so I didn't really care. I was gonna play fair and just finish the game pretty much. But sometimes, I get comebacks, and that's what I was hoping for. But everything was against me. I didn't play the game for a while, and the guy was a good player, so it was just really hard. But right here, we're gonna go and get a goal back with Ibrahimovic, doing a little bit of skills, but definitely it's not gonna work out, and it's not gonna really give us hope. Then we're gonna get a header here again, but it was 4-2. Even though we had enough time, I definitely saw that so hard to play. Now right here, guys, I think that was an offside. I don't know, but he just he went through whatever. But like I said, he was just playing really good. He did what he had to do, and whatever. Now, guys, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm not used. This is a total different game. I totally lost that game 5-2, and I paid him up and everything. I just didn't record the last part because, like I said, I was recording manually. Like I wasn't really recording from the highlights from like the after game. It was so. If you guys have Elgato, you will understand. But that's why I didn't record the last part, and it was my first thing, so I didn't really remember. Now this last match is my last wager. I played against another subscriber, and it was a really very balanced game. He had Ibrahimovic and Neymar up front, and it was a really good team. He was really good as well. And I was using the cheap squad because this was Xbox 360 as well, so I felt a little bit more comfortable with the squad just because they're really good up front with Benteke and Balotelli. I just wanted to see how it worked and prove to see if they were good enough to be to play with wagers against. So whatever. But then my opponent here is gonna take a shot. The goalie we had was just check was stopping most balls, so we were doing really good. And we're going to take the lead right here after a 1-2 pass. And Balotelli is just going to go past Thiago Silva and just take the shot and score, and going to give us the lead 1-0. This was also a 20K match, so it was something I could definitely use. And then right here, my opponent's going to pick up a penalty, which it was a penalty, but unfortunately I was not controlling the player that hit him. So I was kind of do the screen and protect the ball with David Luiz, but he decided to do a scoop turn, which was really smart. And then Michael Richards is just gonna trip him, and he's gonna fall and pick up the penalty and take it and score. And I thought I was gonna lose again. I definitely thought it was gonna be a hard game, and my opponent was just doing really good here, intercepting the ball and almost scored an awesome chip with Neymar. And that was really lucky there for me that he didn't score. And then right here, look again, Peter Cech just saving me one more time. A lot of times these guys probably deserve the goal more than me. And then on the 81st minute, we're gonna send a long through ball with Peter Cech to Balotelli, and Balotelli is gonna go and chip his goalie, and we're gonna take the lead 2-1. And it was a really crazy play. I mean, I think I got lucky, but I actually meant to do that because if you guys do the chip through pass all the way from the goalie to the front, when you guys want to clear the ball, it actually works out. I hope you guys enjoyed this wager matches. If you guys want to wager me and play me, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, XX FIFA Freak HD, and Instagram FIFA Best Goals, and just hit me up there or leave me a comment and let me know if you guys want to play Xbox One or Xbox 360. Take care, have a great day. Bye bye.